Popic, we have. Oh man, there's a Legionnaire again. I'm afraid to go for it. If it's the Venerated Rot Priest deck again, I'm not gonna stand a chance. Yeah. I feel like I just gotta keep going until I find Modern Horizons 2 or Modern Horizons 3 available. Masters 25. Wait. That is a Masters set. So it's probably good. I might actually go for this. Yeah, I might actually be interested in this draft. It's risky, as always, but yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it. It's not Modern Horizons 2 or 3, but okay. Looks like someone came in to drop a little spam in my chat. Love to see it. Yeah, I feel like I have to just block people who put spam in the chat, which feels bad. It's not exactly helping my platform, but whatever. I feel like I have to. I just don't want people like, I don't want my chat to only be people spamming. Okay, so Akroma, Angel of Wrath, seems to be a highly rated card, even though it costs a fuck ton of mana. I don't know how in the hell we're gonna get to 8 mana to be able to cast that. Maybe there is like a um, maybe there's like a way to cheat it into play. Yeah, there's Zombify, Hell's Caretaker. Elvish Piper. Um, oh, there's Flash is in this set, and so is Living Death. Okay, so if we take a chroma, we're like specking on hopefully finding something that can either like reanimate her or like cheat her directly into play with like Elvish Piper or something. That or I could go with something like Caustic Tar as like a clock. Deadly Designs. That's an interesting card. It's like a guaranteed 2-for-1, but our opponent can kind of steer it away from killing things they don't want by like slow rolling those creatures. Um, yeah, I'm. Nothing here looks that amazing. I guess Elvish Aberration is kind of interesting because that could maybe ramp us into a chroma. In fact, I guess that's the T, is like we're hoping to wheel Elvish Aberration, which gets us all the way from 6 to 8 mana. So like combined with other forms of ramp, we could have like a green-white ramp deck. I'm okay with that. There's a few different ways that we could try making a chroma work. Regrowth is just a really good card. that I would be happy to have in my collection, but it doesn't necessarily do much for us with Akroma. Um, Dark Ritual could get us closer to casting Akroma. Unearthed can't reanimate Akroma, but it might go in the same kind of reanimation style deck if that's what we're going for. I'm surprised Zada's rated this highly as like a 4 mana 3/3 with like a build around me ability. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the regrowth. I'm not sure if I'll be playing it, but it is a good card. We'll be looking for cards to go with it. Hell's Caretaker. Okay, so that's exactly what we're looking for with Akroma, is something like that to cheat Akroma into play. The trick is getting her into my graveyard. So we're probably trying to make like a black and white reanimator deck. And then do I want Fencing Ace or Death's Head Buzzard? I think I prefer the Fencing Ace as a bear, easier to splash. Another Fencing Ace. Dark Ritual, another Death's Head Buzzard, Relentless Rats. Not really that excited about any of these cards. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. Like, I want sacrifice fodder for Hell's Caretaker, and I want ways to put Akroma into the graveyard. Looks like people are snatching up a lot of the green cards, so I might not be able to play Regrowth, but looks like white and black are relatively open. Maybe I'll just take the Dark Ritual. It can get me to Akroma faster, potentially. There's Watch Wolf. Ash Barrens is good. Mana fixing. So same with Prophetic Prism, actually. Might even be better fixing. Ruthless Ripper is rated really highly for what seems to me like a pretty mediocre card. I'm still not seeing a way to easily like set up Akroma. I guess between the two of these cards, I like Prophetic Prism a little bit more. But then again, I just want more playables that I can sacrifice to Hell's Caretaker, and this does do that job decently well. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. And I mean, there's another big mana spell. As much as I don't want another one, if we are trying to play like a reanimator deck, then maybe we do. Soulbright Flamekin can turn 6 mana into 8 mana. It's red though, but that is something. I think we just take Diabolic Edict though, as a kind of a not quite premium removal, but a decent removal spell. Definitely not the worst card ever. Humble Defector. This is an interesting array of cards, but I think I'll take the Cloud Shift as a potential protection spell. The Aberration came back, and maybe we're more into the idea of ramping with the Aberration than we are reanimating a Chroma. Another Dark Ritual could help us get there too. So maybe we want to be like more in white green, or I don't know. This is tricky. I guess I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that ritual. I don't know. I just haven't seen any discard outlet of any kind. I don't want to be in 3 colors though. But yeah, I don't know. And the rest of this is pretty crappy. Yeah, none of these cards are great, but I guess I'll take the Flamekin because maybe it's useful as a ramp spell. Maybe Death's Head Buzzer is useful. I'll spec on the Relentless Rats. I'm actually happy to take that Prophetic Prism. Vindicate is huge. Not just here, but for outside of this draft. Now we have a very real reason to want to. Now we have a real reason to be in black and white, and we're hoping to wheel. I guess it doesn't really matter here. Like I'll take anything. Is that? No way. Wow. This is a crazy pack. Vindicate and Swords. Plus we've got this Baloth Null, which is a potential 3 for 1. Wow. Really nutty hand. Well, we obviously take Swords to Plowshares. Ancient Stirrings can help us find lands, which can then help us cast a Chroma, but it could also end up just milling a Chroma or milling whatever else. I guess it doesn't mill them, but can really only get lands, or it can only get colorless things. I don't know. Disfigure is an okay removal spell. I only have 7 creatures, and like honestly, we're not really like. Like we're in black white. And this is kind of all we're working with right now. We don't have a lot of playables. We have 3 really solid removal spells. We have 1 or 2 okay creatures. I like the Aristocrat strategy generally. Geist of the Moors, 3/1 flyer for 3 seems okay. And considering where we're at with removal spells, I think we do just need more creatures, so I'll choose that. Kong Ming doesn't look terrible here as like a slightly inefficient lord. Phyrexian Ghoul also looks pretty good here because we don't really have anything that wants to die. We want to be in an Aristocrats deck, but we're not there yet. Like, Hell's Caretaker, we're not even really in on yet. Whereas, like, I don't know, it's tough. The Ghoul or Kong Ming. I guess I have no 4-drop yet. And it is the higher rated card. And then there's this. Reveal card until you... Paying as mana cost. Oh, what? Oh, when it dies. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. We take the Treasure Keeper and we hope that we wheel the Ghoul. That's the... Okay, now we're... Okay, and then the Zulaport Cutthroat here, we're definitely in on. Might be hoping to wheel Relentless Rats, unironically. I like blue Elemental Blast, even though I have no personal use for it right now. I'll take the Perilous Myrrh as another good sack outlet. I might wheel the Relentless Rats. I might not. It doesn't really matter. The Arbalest is not very good. Squad Hawk is kind of interesting. I suppose I'll take it over the second Cloud Shift, and if we get another Squad Hawk, then we're really happy about that. And there's Red Elemental Blast. So far, it seems like this set is actually very promising. Looks like there's a lot of cards in here that are very good. Retraction Helix is part of some kind of infinite combo as well. Nothing in this pack is particularly great though. I'll just grab I'll take the Red Elemental Blast just to have it in my collection. Hopefully we win this and take it home. And then I could take another Death's Head Buzzard, or I could take an AK. I'm not really a believer in AK and Forge though. This guy is not an assembly worker. I don't know why. I kind of hate the assembly worker creature type. It's weird to me that it is a thing. It looks like a construct to me, but I guess it's an assembly worker, not a construct. Whatever. It would be nice if it could tutor up my Treasure Keeper. Then I would have a reason to take it. Then again, I have no 5-drops. If I happen to find another assembly worker, then it is maybe worth taking. And then there's Ordeal of Heliod, which goes well with Fencing Ace, and okay with like Squadron Hawk too, maybe, and Geist of the Moors. And I guess Death's Head Buzzard as well. I just don't like auras, you guys. Auras just aren't very good. I'd rather have a playable creature, so I'm just going to take the Self-Assembler. Another Prophetic Prism is interesting. Horror of the Broken Lands actually gives us a reason to be in for sure on Hell's Caretaker, because now we have something that I can stick directly into the graveyard from my hand that I can then resurrect, and I've got a couple of creatures that are okay, that I'm okay with dying. This is starting to shape up. This is starting to feel like an actual deck. Do I already have A Nile Spellbomb? No, right? Yeah, I didn't take it before. Yeah, I'll take the Nile Spellbomb. Um, and guess I'll take another Death's Head Buzzard. I don't like the card. Yeah, I'll take the rat. There's another Hell's Caretaker. There's a Mesmeric Fiend. Another Zulaport Cutthroat. Disenchant, Pacifism, Counterspell, Unearth, Twisted Abomination. I still have yet to see a single discard outlet that's gonna help me cast a Chroma, and that's pretty sad. I don't really want a second Hell's Caretaker. Mesmeric Fiend is just really good interaction. But also it's like not something that I want to be sacrificing. Twisted Abomination can put itself in the graveyard for Hell's Caretaker. And it's fixing. Pacifism is highly rated, but I do already have a few removal spells. I kind of feel like I should take the Abomination or the Mesmeric Fiend. And maybe I'm playing Relentless Rat. Yeah, maybe I am. Or maybe I want Unearth. With this many creatures with mana value 3 or less, it could be doable. But it could wheel. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's really tricky, but I think I'm going to take the Abomination and hope to wheel Unearth. Courser of Krufix. Now that's a card that I would love to have outside of this. Savannah Lions is decent for being aggro, but it's not necessarily like the perfect card for our deck. I guess I will take it, but I'm not like exactly thrilled about it. Man, Balduvian Horde is the closest thing I've seen to an actual like discard outlet. Except for Vessel of Nascency. This is the, at least you get to like mill yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know how I'm gonna make a chroma work. It just doesn't seem feasible. Fine, I'll just take the Savannah Lions and call it a day. Isan's Shade seems like a card that is good against certain things. Oh man, Croson Tusker, man. Okay. Wait, one sec. So seeing Croson Tusker makes me want to go back into green because it can send itself to my graveyard. It and help fix my mana. And then I can bring it back with the Caretaker. Murder, removal is nice to have. It's hard for me to not want to just take Squadron Hawk though. Like, it makes my other, like, 2 Squadron Hawks is much better than just 1. Then again, with all this, only 3 removal spells. Man, it sucks, but I think I gotta take Murder. Having 4 removal spells feels a lot better than having just 3. I'm sad, though. I am sad about it. Dirge of Dread. It's a cool Seb McKinnon piece on that. Doesn't seem like a great card. Ruthless Ripper, number 2. Am I that excited about Ruthless Ripper in my deck? Not really. I never found like another... Wait, actually, Active Treason plus Hell's Caretaker? Oh no, I can't do that. I can only activate that on my upkeep. It's so annoying, dude. Surprised Perilous Mirror is rated so lowly. It's just rated so low. Seems like a really good card to me. Like, he's hard to interact with in combat in the early game because he can like get you a 2-for-1. Not bad. This is like root beer flavored. Well, I guess I'll take the Ruthless Ripper. I'm slightly more in on black than I am on white. There's the other... Oh, it's another assembly worker. It's the OG assembly worker, actually. Makes my self-assembly look better, but they're both just so bad. Like... Yeah, it seems like I just need to pick one of these decent black cards. There's Edict, there's Deadly Designs, and there's Caustic Tar. I don't know. I guess I'll do Edict. Another self-assembler. Knight of the Skyward Eye. It's a bear where you can pump it once for 4 mana. Another Diabolic Edict. Now I wish I had picked something else last turn. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just take another one. It seems silly to have this many in my deck, but... There's another Fencing Ace. Oh, Phyrexian Ghoul. Okay, I was hoping to get this. Now Active Treason feels a lot more reasonable, but it's too late now. I don't think we're getting that card back. First, like, regular just discard outlet I've seen literally all draft. It's too late to go into blue. Unfortunately, I just don't know if we're going to be able to play a chroma. I like the Protector. take an unearth at any point? No, huh? Yeah, unearth or Zulaport number 2. Not playing this. Not that into that. Or that. Don't have like a ton of sacrifice fodder, really. Yeah, I guess I'll take the Zulaport Cutthroat. This will be a decent sideboard card. Oh, I'm not in red. I can't play Active Treason. Kind of wish I had taken another Perilous Myrrh. Oh well. All right. So here's our deck with 17 lands, 18 creatures, 7 non-creature spells. Is that it? Yeah. We probably don't need this many Diabolic Edicts. I'm not a huge believer in the Relentless Rats, to be honest. I'm just not. Call me crazy, but it's like you really need all 3 of them in play to feel happy about, about playing them. Yeah, so maybe I'll bring back in a Death's Head Buzzer. Oh yeah, in fact, actually the buzzers are like okay sack fodder too, right? Because like they die, they give everything -1/-1. I guess that kills like all my creatures though. I have so many X1s in my deck, so I'm not necessarily like excited about triggering that ability. So maybe not. Maybe we're not that into it. And maybe we do run like the one Achroma and then like a couple Dark Rituals to try and cast her. It's just sad that I have no way of getting her in my graveyard. I really wish I did. Like I tried. I was looking around. I tried really hard. Oh, yeah, I honestly don't know like what colors I was supposed to be in to like be able to do that. Maybe I don't need the second Zulaport. Or the second Dark Ritual. Yeah, okay, we'll run it like this. And hopefully I don't lose right away. Okay, so this is not a keepable hand. And this is not much better, honestly. Yeah, well, Swamp, Ruthless Ripper, say go. They cycle their Noble Templar. We'll get in for 1 and pass. They'll get in for 2 and then pass it back to me. Let's play that Death's Head Buzzard. And I'll just pass this time. Oh, okay. Well, and I'm already blown out because of my own Death's Head Buzzard, so that doesn't feel too great. Squadron Hawk here also feels really lame. But we're going to play it out anyway. And then I'll just hang on to the Vindicate. I could blow up their land, but at this point, get in for 1. Starting to even the playing field here a little bit. There's Mog Flunkies. Play out the Savannah Lions and then pass. I guess I'll block like that. Take 3. I get my trigger. I'll cast the Perilous Mirror. And they've got a 4/4 with Fire Breathing, which I suppose I'm gonna have to Vindicate and then get in for some damage. They use their removal spell, turn on their dude. I'm gonna try and kill this. Nice. Just another swamp. Did they play the card that they exiled? No, they didn't. Okay. That's cool. Cutthroat. And pass. And yeah, I haven't exactly stabilized, but wait, does this have... Oh, it has Menace. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, and they give it protection from white. And that was like, what, our 6th swamp in a row? Okay. I'm starting to think that Magic 2025 might not be my set to draft, really. I was so lost during the draft stage of this. Yep, and just like that, I'm dead.